So, Yugi and Ko in the memory world keep trying to figure out what your name is because we don't know what to do. And then the priests and everyone find them, but they can't see the Yugi gang. They can only see the Pharaoh and Mana. And they're just like, oh my gosh, we were so worried. The kingdom went to hell without our god. Let's kill Bakura. And they're just like, yeah, let's kill Bakura. That sounds like a good idea. He kind of screwed up everything. Let's go to Kulna. That's where all the ghosts are. That's a good place to go. So they go there, and when it happens, Bakura's ring is having a seizure, and it's doing this kind of creepy crawly crab thing, and the spirits of the dead are there just thinking, my god, Bakura, let's get revenge. And he's just like, yeah, let's get revenge. Let's fuck these bastards up real good. And then Yugi and them are just like, whoa, this village is pretty fucked up. There's dead people coming out of the ground and everything. We should keep going. So they keep going. And it turns out Bakura has been waiting for them there because he's hoping to draw all the Millennium Items to himself so he can give it to the penis monster god. And he's just like, yeah, this is an awesome idea. They had no idea where I was before now, but they found me, so this was a good idea. I just kind of retreated. Seriously, I don't even know how they find him. But he's there, and he's just like, I'm gonna have these ghosts eat your soul. They look like sperm, don't they? And Atom's like, oh my god, they really do. This is kind of creepy. So he summons Mahado. So it's round 2 Bakura versus Mahado. Mahado's like, bitch, don't you be throwing Bukake all over my pharaoh. And Bakura's just like, no, take this. I'll throw Bukake at both of you, all I want. So they start fighting because, Bukake is serious business. And Bakura summons a snake to fight the magician because apparently the spirits got repelled or something. I don't know. Poor sperm spirits. So they shoot Bakura in the eye, and he's like, ow! Fuck my eye! If only these Ka weren't tied to my actual body, it would make more sense to use them. And Mahado's like, yeah, bitch, you're so stupid. Let me shoot the walls. And Bakura's like, I don't think so. I'm gonna kill you both. I am invincible. Invincible! Invincible! So he summons up all his ghost pals, and they're just like, let's do this shit. We're fucking Casper times a million. So they keep fighting, and Bakura summons up more monsters after Diabound goes crazy and gains a new form. And then all the other priests show up, and they're like, hey, we didn't know where you were before now, but now we're here, and we're here to help. And Bakura's like, just as planned. You are all here. And they try and fight him, but apparently the sperm spirits are also a shield that can help. So, while all the Millennium Items gather to him, good things happen for Bakura. And yeah, and then Kanakadakadin apparently offed the guy who looks like some other guy. I don't know, he killed one of the priests when no one was looking. Pretty much. So the Yugi and Koa gang are like, oh my god, we lost the pharaoh even though we were right beside him 2 minutes ago. We should go find him. Or better yet, let's go find his name. So they go and do that, and the priests keep fighting Bakura. But then it turns out that Bakura is doing way better than any of them, even though they're like 6 priests against just one guy. Because they can't get past his shield of sperm spirits. But then Yugi's father's ghost is like, no, my friends, come to me. I will accept your sperm donation. So he takes the sperm donation, and he sets everyone free, and he saves the spirits of the village from being pissed off forever. And Diabound shrinks because he doesn't have their power anymore. And Bakura's like, oh no! Not my family! You made them pass on and live happily ever after. That's just unacceptable, man. I needed them for my revenge. So, they fight, and Diabound's thing breaks. His stone tablet, which means he can't be summoned anymore, or whatever. I don't even know. It turns out that it's actually because apparently without the spirits he's not as powerful, so they could attack him, and they kind of seriously injure Bakura, which destroys the stone tablet and lets him start dying, and he's just like, no, I can't die yet. I need to put more items on the stone slab. I can't do it. I'm too awesome to die. So he starts crawling back towards the stone tablet, which is really kind of sad, because he's just so desperate to, like, get his revenge. He tries so hard. But he doesn't have all the items he needs, so he can't do it. But that's okay because apparently Akanakadin is there and he's robbed the guy that he tried to kill earlier. And he's there and he's just like, bitch, please, I'm gonna destroy you all. Bakura, I'm your ally. Except not really, because apparently with Akanakadin here doing his thing, the stone tablet doesn't need him anymore and he starts turning Bakura to sand. And then, when he's no longer of use, Yami no Bakura is just like, yeah, peace in the scene, I don't need your body anymore, thanks for all your help, dude. And he's just like, what's going on? Someone help me, help! Which is really so sad, because without Yami Bakura, like, controlling him, he wouldn't have ended up like this. Well, obviously he did, but I don't think he should have. He just wakes up, has no idea what's going on, and then he gets killed. And then Nakadin, the guy he tried to kill, is just like, you guys, look out! Nakanukadu is, like, totally evil. He's gonna summon Zork, the penis monster. And then he freezes them all in time and walks towards the stone tablet to rip out his own eye and summon the god of evil. And that's when Yugi realizes that, oh my gosh, this is actually just a tabletop RPG that this faggot Limey has brought forth from the Shadow Realm. And now we're gonna fight using 12-sided die and children's trading cards to decide the fate of the world, because apparently, while all this is going on, everything they're doing in the past is affecting the present, which means crazy weather patterns, which makes no sense whatsoever. So they fight over this diorama, and the point of the game is to find Yugi's name before the end of the world happens. So that's pretty much what they do for the rest of the series. Try and find the name before bad things happen. And it turns out all Yugi's friends are being thrown all over the place, just kind of standing in the middle of nowhere. Oh well. No one really cares about them. And then Akanakadin summons Zork, and he's just like, Zork, I'll become your high priest. Let's rule the world together. And Zork's like, hell yeah, nigga. And Bakura's like, alright, time to activate a special ability that I have in this game that you don't have and I didn't tell you about until just now. I can manipulate time. So I froze all of you guys in place. And by the way, it was also me who rewound time and brought the thief back to life. He had his back, man. He had his back until he was just turned out to be fucking useless. Scruffy, if only you had been more useful, you would have survived. So tragic. Anyway, they keep looking for the name, and then Bakura tries to kill them all. But this guy with a crazy mask and huge muscles that are almost as gar as guts comes out and he's just like, no, I will protect you, Pharaoh. My head doesn't match my muscles, but that's okay. I don't need to be proportioned. This is a children's card game. So he saves them, which is weird. And then the priests are like, alright, we can survive and kill this guy. And Bakura's like, actually, no you can't. So they go and fight, and it's really hardcore. And they're all just like, oh, what are we gonna do? Meanwhile, it seems that Yami Bakura has also sealed a part of his soul inside Tristan. Why he would ever want to do that, I have no idea. So he can follow them while they can go and search for the name, while the Scooby Gang just kind of flies around on top of a fat guy's back.